Hello guys and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. My name is James and today we're going to go ahead and talk about Reading's penalty shootout win in the second round of the Bristol Motors Insurance Cup win over Charlton. That's right, Reading ran out winners. It was 1-1 after full time, but then a 4-2 win on penalties saw Reading defeat Charlton Athletic in a game where, if we're being completely honest, two strong starting 11s ended up playing. Obviously, Reading were defeated by Eastleigh on Sunday and were knocked out of the FA Cup, but they went ahead and played a strong team today against Charlton, as we saw Joel Pereira starting in goal. Amadou Mbengu, Tyler Bindon, Nelson Abbey and Clinton Mola made up the back four. Reading played a midfield two of Sam Hutchinson and Lewis Wing. Just in front of them was Ben Elliott playing in the middle with Calum Vickers and Paul McCarew. And finally, Sam Smith started up front. Now, in terms of the starting 11, Reading really should have been winning in full time, if we're being completely honest. But in terms of the starting 11, though, the first half I thought was quite poor from both teams. Reading keeping a lot of the possession, just controlling the game. Charlton, I said to myself, I was like, Charlton are not scoring at all in this fixture. Well, Reading went ahead and did what Reading normally do and concede, but Reading had the first chance of the game. Lewis Wing had a strike from about 25-30 yards out. Keeper was even to it. Reading then had another chance. Ben Elliott, who was playing through in the middle today, who I thought was one of Reading's best players on the day as well, playing through the middle, not on the wing. He played a brilliant ball over to Lewis Wing, who took a touch. Keeper came out, smothered it, came out to Calum Vickers, and he missed, unfortunately, an open goal, which would have put Reading 1-0 up. Reading were made to pay just before half-time. Alfie May scored a very scrappy goal. Again, Charlton didn't really have anything clear on target or anything really that would have troubled Joel Pereira, but a scrappy goal saw them go 1-0 up, and that's how it stayed going into the break. Reading obviously 1-0 down at half-time. Reading made a couple of substitutes. Matty Carson came off the bench straight away after half-time for Amadou Mbengu, who had a bit of trouble with injury in the first half. Carson then got booked almost instantly, and it really was started to turn out to be a rubbish day. Reading just creating chances, but they just could not finish them at all. They had a lot of possession in the final third, but again, just couldn't really create any chances. A triple substitution then happened. Harvey Nibbs, Femi Aziz and Charlie Savage all coming off the bench. And that's where the game started to turn around. You saw Femi Aziz on the right-hand side really bombing it down the wing and challenging his man. And yeah, it was actually one of the substitutes that scored the goal. It was Charlie Savage, who scored from about 30 yards out. I will admit, I did shake my head when he was about to strike the ball, thinking, please don't do this. But one of the good things that Charlie Savage does do is he is an absolutely fantastic striker of the ball from long range. Went into the top corner and he put Reading level at 1-1. Then Reading really started to turn it on, and in my opinion should have really won the game from there. Chances for Ben Elliott, chances for Ehibachiman. Michael Hector saved Charlton a couple of times from low crosses that were really troubling the Charlton back four. And I thought Reading really were good attacking and were able to create a lot of chances in this fixture. It wasn't one of them ones where Reading were just putting crosses in and they were just getting cleared each time. It was one of them ones where Reading were putting crosses in dangerous positions, and the Charlton players just were struggling with it. The pace, the whip, all of it. I thought Reading were actually playing good football. Obviously, Ehibachiman also came off for Sam Smith, may I mention. Obviously, that's why he was on the pitch. Reading, though, like I said, really should have won it. Ben Elliott, in literally the 90th minute, had a low cross in from the left-hand side. He had a flick on that just went past the post. Agonisingly close was Ben Elliott, who arguably as well could have had a penalty earlier in the half. Lino completely missed it. Same with the referee. He was bundled over in the box and yeah, unfortunately didn't get the penalty. Reading, though, weren't made to rue the chances, as we ended up winning on penalties. El Gato, Joel Pereira, ending up being Reading's hero, saving Alfie May's first penalty, and then mind games for Tanai Watson's last one. Were able to see Reading win on penalties 4-2. Penalties were taken by Reading players, included Harvey Nibbs, Matty Carson, and then I can't remember off the top of my head who else scored. Let me just double check with Flash score and it will tell me, I hope. Femi Aziz, which was a really good penalty, and Calum Vickers scoring the winning penalty for Reading. It wasn't Tanai Watson either. It was Louis Watson, who ended up missing the final penalty, hitting the crossbar And yeah, Reading came away with the win. So now we move on to the next round. I think it's the Southern quarter-finals, or the Southern semi-finals is what will be coming up next for Reading. So exciting times, potential trip to Wembley ahead for Reading. Fingers crossed that we'll be able to get that, as it really is what's needed at the club. A bit of positivity, and a positive cup run is what's been happening so far. It's going to be it for this one today, guys. We'll be back with a preview for the Barnsley game coming up on Saturday. Big fixture. Protests hopefully will be going ahead. I'm hoping anyway. As, we need to get that cancer of a man out of Reading Football Club. Get him to sell up as soon as possible. That's going to be it for this one today, guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you all again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.